Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My dear students, in today's class we will be discussing about living and non-living things. Do you know what are living things? Yes, living things can be an animal, or it can be a plant, it can be fish, or it may be you. The main thing or characteristics of living things are that they can eat food that helps them grow, and they breathe, and they have babies. Basically, living things are divided into two main groups. One are animals and the other are plants. And as I told you earlier, that humans are also animals. So, living things are animals, plants, and people. Yes, all humans, for example, your parents, your brothers, your grandmother, grandparents, they all are living things. And all animals are also living. All plants are also living because they can grow. So the main things that living things need are food, water, air, and sunlight. Now there is a question for you. Do you know why we need food why we need food? Yes, we need food to grow and be healthy, and it is the basic necessity of all living things. Likewise, water is also an essential thing that every living thing needs. And another characteristic of living thing is that they breathe. They take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. But in plants, they take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So we take in oxygen that is released by the plants. And most importantly, sun or the sunlight. So the life cycle of living things are: first they are born, then they grow, then they reproduce, and after that they die. For example, if we take an example of a plant, firstly we sow the seed and a new plant grows. Afterwards it reproduces, and if we don't take care of the plant, it may die. So this is the life cycle of living things. So firstly they are born, then they grow, then they reproduce, and at last they die. Repeat after me. All living things, first of all they are born, then they grow, then they reproduce, and then they die. This is the life cycle of all living things. So as they have different stages, so they change during their life. For example, if we take an example of a bird, so they hatch from an egg, and after some time they grow into a bird or an adult animal. And if we take an example of seed, it will grow into a tree, and the tadpoles, they will become frog. So an egg can turn into a swan, a tadpole turns into a frog, some seeds turn into a tree. Okay, so why the plants are important? Why they are beneficial? Oh, now think of one benefit that I have told you in this video. Recall it. What was it? Yes, you are right. Plants give us oxygen and they help us to live. Second advantage of plant is that they give us clothes that we wear. They also provide us wood and paper is made from wood. Now if we talk about animals, how are animals helpful to you? Some animals live with us. For example, you may have some pets in your home, such as a dog or a cat, or maybe a parrot or a rabbit or some hens, etc. They give us help as well. They give us food, such as cow give us milk, and this milk product is used in different dairy items, such as making cake. They give us other materials, such as wool. Sheep give us wool. And now if we talk about non-living things, so they are totally opposite to living things. Living things can grow, living things breathe, they reproduce, and they die. These all are the characteristics of living things. But non-living things do not eat food, they do not grow, they do not breathe, and they do not have babies. For example, ball, car, clock, book, mobile phone, your clothes, everything that is around you, that can you see, and it is hard and it is not growing, it means it is a non-living thing. The three main groups of living things are plants, animals, and humans. And as humans are also animals, so we can say that living things have two main groups, plants and animals. Got it? Okay, now you have to tell me which of the following are living and non-living things. Can you sort them? It will be very easy and interesting to know. Calculate your score and comment that how much you got your answers correct. Okay? You have to tell me. Okay, tell me, is a sheep living or non-living? Is a sheep living or non-living? Okay. Yes, sheep is a living thing. If you have answered it as living, count your score as 1. Is a balloon living or non-living? No. Balloon is not a living thing, so it means it is non-living. Is a chair living or non-living? Yes, it is non-living. Good. Is a parrot living or non-living? Parrot is a living thing because it is an animal. Is a lamp living or non-living? Yes, you are right. Lamp is a non-living thing. Is a burger living or non-living? No. Burger is not living thing. It is non-living. Is a girl living or non-living? So easy. Yes, it is a living thing. Is a tree living or non-living? Tree is a plant, so it is living. Good. So that now count your score and tell me in the comment section. Are you ready for your homework now? Good. So note down your homework. You have to observe your surroundings and make a list of living things and non-living things. First of all, you will write the heading as living things and look around you and think of 3 living things that are present near you or that can be living in the same environment, and make a list of 3 non-living things that are present in your surroundings. So easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you and have a good day. That's all for today's video. We will meet in tomorrow's video. Inshallah. Take care. Allah Hafiz.